Hey guys, Ogs from the US. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, we are going to discuss about Robin Gosens from Atalanta to Chelsea Football Club. We've been linked with this brother for a long time now, but we tend not to take it seriously because we don't like him, we don't want him, and we have our own target that we think are better than Robin Gosens. But in this channel, I always try to help people think outside the box. Is Robin Gosens that bad, or are we being sold certain names that we don't have time to pay close attention to Robin Gosens? But before I go any further, please help your brother out. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share, follow me on social media, and let's keep the conversation going. I always repeat that we have to be very careful about what we read and what we listen on social media, because it could influence our thinking and we will take it as gospel. Just because somebody is big on social media doesn't mean necessarily that he is more intelligent than all of us small people. So we have to be very careful and use our mind, think outside the box, do some research and make our own conclusion. And that is what this channel is all about. Okay, so like I said, Robin Gosens been linked with Chelsea Football Club one more time, but it's not the first time, because this brother been linked with Chelsea Football Club for almost 6 months. Since January, people say that he was one of the target for Chelsea Football Club, and many Chelsea fans don't want to even hear his name because we've been sold the idea of Gosens being a wing back and not a left back. We are looking for a more balanced player, you know, like Tagliafico. He can be a very good defender, but he can also be very good going forward. And somebody like Alex Telles and Gosens, they are very good going forward, but when it comes to defending, apparently they are not good enough. So that's what we've been told, and we bought it. Okay, we bought it because that's what we do. People with a lot of influence can come up with some news and we all are going to listen to them. But let me tell you something. When you look at this brother here, Gosens, when you look at his videos, you will see that he's been given a role to play in that very attacking-minded team, Atalanta. But if you discipline him to stay a little bit defending, he will do the job. And he's leading the chart when it comes to attacking and defending, tackling and everything. It's pretty much like Marcos Alonso with a lot of pace. Would you take Marcos Alonso with pace as your left back? For me, yes. Because what is lacking to Marcos Alonso is the pace. So sometimes he will commit stupid fouls because of his pace, and he can't catch up with another player, so he needs to commit a foul because he has no other choices. And we call him Alonso, and he can't defend because of the pace. But when it comes to set pieces, or when he's disciplined playing in the defense, we've seen time and time again that Marcos Alonso is not a bad defender. You know what I'm trying to say? Just open your mind a little bit here. Don't leave a comment black and white, oh, he's just a wing back, he's not a left back. Think outside the box. That's what I'm trying to say here. Would you call Marcos Alonso a bad defender if he had pace? Think about it. He would be the best left back ever if he can have a little bit of pace, right? If he had Ashley Cole pace with his attacking abilities, Marcos Alonso was going to be the best in the world, if you ask me. Let me make it clear. I am not campaigning for Robin Gosens to be signed by Chelsea Football Club. I don't have any influence, by the way, but I'm just responding to all the BS that I see on social media because I want people to be able to use their mind and think a little bit outside the box. I don't think Frank Lampard, the management team, the scouting department, the board are stupid enough to go for certain names that they don't believe are going to fit the system at Chelsea Football Club. So I'm going to trust them rather than trusting couch expert, if that makes sense. You and me, we are sitting at home, we are watching them on TV, we are watching highlights on YouTube, but it doesn't reflect the reality. Those people are paid to do the job and we have to trust them. I'm not saying that they are going definitely for this Gosens guy, but if they go for him, I'm going to have to accept it because I know they will make the right decision for Chelsea Football Club. For us fans, most of the time we go for agendas. Has nothing to do with reality. Let me give you an example. Before I created this channel, it was like 1.5 years ago. I think it was under Mauricio Sarri. I went on social media and Masuaku was trending. Masuaku as the perfect left back for Chelsea Football Club. I was so excited. I bought to the idea of Masuaku from West Ham to sign for Chelsea Football Club. I went on YouTube, I found some great compilation videos and I was so happy. I was campaigning. I was like, yes, this is the second coming of Ashley Cole at Chelsea. This is the man we always wanted. But you know what? Because I was influenced by other people, by big names on social media who came up with the idea of Masuaku being the perfect left back for Chelsea Football Club. And after that, I started watching West Ham often. And then I was like, maybe not. Masuaku is a good, left back, but maybe not the Chelsea level. I might be wrong or I might be right. So I'm just giving you an example here to show you that social media can influence what you're thinking, but if you do your own research, you will see the light. Few weeks back, the social media also went crazy about Bukayo Saka to Chelsea Football Club because he refused apparently to sign the contract with Arsenal. He did after that, but back then, and people went like, hey, let's get one over Arsenal, get Bukayo Saka, forget about Tagliafico and Alex Telles, get the young lad. He's perfect to be a left back at Chelsea Football Club. They forgot that Saka is not a left back, right? Saka was used as a left back by necessity, and many people sold us the idea of using him as a left back at Chelsea Football Club. The same people are against Chelsea buying a better version of Marcos Alonso to be our left back / wing back. Smart, right? You can see how agendas can play a big role in people making decisions. We heard the same thing when we were linked with Timo Werner. You know what I mean? Many people said, oh, he's not going to fit the system. We don't play that kind of system. Frank Lampard is not going for him because of such and such. We try to accommodate our boys. We try to push our agendas. At the time, it was all about Moussa Dembele. It was all about Jadon Sancho and blah, 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 blah. What happened? Frank Lampard made his decision. He went for Timo Werner and not Lautaro Martinez and not Moussa Dembele and other names that were apparently better for the system. You know what I mean? In conclusion, I would like to encourage us to keep an open mind when it comes to transfer, because the club vision is completely different than the fans' vision. think outside the box, and see you in the next one.
Flying high in the sky, looking at the bloody flag flying high. Stand for Bridge to